Hello. I told you I'd just be popping up. I'm going to set my timer today. And probably John is going to get here right in the middle of this. But he might know. I guess I don't have a 30-minute timer. What? Hello. How's your Friday? I thought we better do this before the weekend really got rolling. Or you guys would all be busy with your big socializing plans. Your big weekend plans. Surprise! Hello, Abir and Eileen. Hi! What's up? I'm gonna start spinning the gradient bat. How are you guys? Hello. We'll see how this goes. I did not adjust my wheel, so I may have to do some adjusting. How are you all? Crystal said, yes, the gradient, but hey! Okay, hang on. Whoa. See, I knew I didn't have this thing adjusted. What do you want to know, Chris? Hello, Kathy and Carrie and Heather. What do you mean, tell us about the bats again? A beer, happy birthday! What are you doing for your birthday? What is the fun plans? John's probably going to get home right in the middle of everything. Just so you know. Because he's probably on his way home right now. Happy birthday! Kimberly said, hello, crazy busy at work, but can chat a minute. Hey! I made a gradient bat, Chris. In a video 1 or 2 back. Where I pulled a braid apart. Are you doing something fun? Are you like going out to dinner? What is the plan? Oh, uh-oh. Carrie, hang on. I got too much tension now. Crystal said I placed the order for the Corriedale, so we will see. That's exciting. Carrie said, this is so funny. I had just found your last live that I didn't even know I missed. My alerts had turned off. Yeah, that happens sometimes with YouTube. I don't really know. Hello, Tanya. Abir said, I remember this. You used your new drum carder. I did. Oh, John's home. Hello, Lori. It's Abir's birthday.
Happy birthday, Abir.
Nikki said, I'm spinning and just saw this live pop up. This never happens. Crystal said, hi, John.
Hi, Crystal.
Oh, good, Carrie. Carrie said she fixed it just in time to get the notification for this one. Hello, Jurup. Hey, Sunny. Are you okay? Babe? John?
Huh?
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Oh, you looked a little frazzled. You...
I was shocked when the bark was gone.
Oh. He's shocked because... You guys. Oh, Abir just said, OMG, did I just get a shout out from John? You did. And happy birthday wishes at that.
Abir.
Oh, he did 3. So are you doing something fun? I didn't see that. Yeah, Carrie said hi. He's gone now. He took off. He's so fast. He's like a really fast animal. I don't know. Crystal said we have the disappearing fiber happening. I love that effect. That's about it, man. She said, woo, she comes in. He wants to put shorts on. He was surprised because I told you guys I've been working in the backyard like a lot this year. And I had 2 big areas that I have river rocks that I hate. They're so hard to weed. So I was going to take them out and replace them like with perennials, and I just didn't get to it this year. So I had been saving some of our bark delivery. You know, we have mulch delivered. I had been saving some. There was this huge pile out in the driveway, and this morning I got it all taken care of, moved it all, blah blah whatever, and he came home and it was gone. So he wasn't frazzled, he was shocked. But it was a lot of work. Is anybody else working on anything right now? I know it was Nikki, right? You said you're spinning. What are you spinning? Thank you, Cheryl. I washed it. Not kidding, I washed it this morning. I had to after the working, the outside working. A beer said, "Oh boy, I'm doing nothing. I have to save my birthday." Oh, how sweet for my 5-year-old niece because she must share everyone's birthday. I got really cool flowers from my husband. That's cool. Carrie, what are you working on? What do you mean you're working on, Dan? Okay. I was like, what? A beer said, "Thanks everyone for the birthday wishes. Love you all." Carrie said, "Hi." I meant, working on Dan's hat. Okay. And what are the big weekend plans? I'd like to know. We never went to the drive-in, and so today I looked online to see what's playing and like what time and stuff, and I was thinking I might ask if we could go. He just came back down the stairs. Nikki said, "I am spinning for the straw cardigan by Hohi." It's Hohi, right? Please tell me I got that right. Cheryl said, "Knitting a scarf for a class I will be teaching in September." That's fun. You got his shorts on. See, I told ya. J.D. Salette said, "Spinning the fiber I ice dyed." A beer said, "Yeah. Except it's like scary movies or weird movies. So I think scary movies. But doing scary movies like in a field full of strangers in the dark is like a totally different thing. You know what I mean?" Kimberly said, "I'm doing my day job duties, trying to get ready for a 2-week vacation. Why do we work so hard prior to leaving town? I don't know why. I do it too. And also, then I come home and there is like so much to do and catch up on and stuff. It still feels like 2 days later, it's like, did I even take a vacation?" Nikki Rosenthal is combing some alpaca. Nice. Hey, Lori. Is it raining there? I know, Julie. Look at you. Julie said, "What? I made it again? I need to go get a lottery ticket." You need to win the lottery. Sunny said, "My husband has his art show this weekend. He's a watercolor artist." That is so cool. Carrie said, "There's a place around here that does a screening of Jaws every summer that's outdoors on a lake. You watch the movie from your seat on an inner tube." I don't know if I could do that. Seriously, I'm scared of sharks in the pool in the middle of the night. Does it make sense? No. Am I still scared? Yes. You can't see down in there. It's scary. Eileen just finished spinning a ball of Shetland. Just started spinning on the merino. Oh, wow, gave you. That's cool. It's really pretty. Lori said, "Crocheting a handbag while I'm recovering from major surgery." I am glad you're recovering. I hope it went well. Julie's spinning cotton. Oh, Julie, do you have any tips? Because Billy asked me for tips today on Saturday, and the only tips I really have is like get your wheel going super, super slow, and I think long draw works better, or at least a woolen draft. Yes, Chris said so. It's nice and tidy upon the return, maybe. That's probably the reason we work so hard. Abir said, "I'm currently knitting the test knit sock. I started yesterday and I'm working the gusset now whilst watching a documentary about Ted Bundy." I bet I saw it. I think I saw one recently. Carrie said, "I know I couldn't do it." I'm sure I couldn't do it. Even though I know there are no sharks in the Great Lakes or the smaller inland lakes, I am positive that I could not do that. The first time I saw Jaws, I was really little and it made an impression. Let's just say that. Lori said, no rain right now. Oh, but it's been flooding. I didn't know that. I didn't hear that. Jerup said, weekend plans are rest. Had a funny turn Thursday. Oh no, and ended up on the floor. Twisted my knee and a few bumps and bruises. Probably will get a little drop spindle spinning in. I hope you're okay. I hope you found out what's happening too. Julie said, Carrie, awesome Jaws viewing. Eileen said, haha, sharks in the pool. It's really just scary because you know it's like deep and you can't see. When it's nighttime, you can't see down there. It's scary. I can't explain it. Sharon said, I'm Nuno felting some test samples with the intention of creating fabric for a fall jacket. That's cool. The sample will include some hand spun yarn. I love it. Crystal said, I'm stalling on the sleeve and making a pine needle basket. I get it. I haven't even cast on the sleeves for John's sweater yet. Oh, cool. Nikki said, I taught my 12-year-old to spin today. They loved it. Eileen said, oh my, Drew, so sorry to hear. Such a shock. Poor you. That is very shocking. Hey, Pete. How are you? Lori said, I grew up on the Pacific Ocean, and that was my swimming pool, and I can tell you for sure I've been brushed up by a shark at least once. No. No. Brenda said, hi, everyone. I'm so glad. Welcome, Brenda. I'm so glad to have made it here today. Gary said, Julie, no. Hey, Ann. Pete said, hubby's birthday today. It's a beer's birthday as well, Pete. Visited David Austin Roses Center. Absolutely inspiring place. That sounds like a fun birthday activity. Chris said, we stood in line the day Jaws was released. Scared me off the water for the rest of my life. It is a very scary movie. To me, it's very scary. I don't know. Eileen said, wow, Nuno felting, so cool. Would love to try that one day. What you doing? You alright? Hang on, I'm just checking Luther's foot. Okay, Crystal said, I'll end up picking a day and just pushing through the sleeve. Rockstar. That's Rockstar Day. Carrie said, I don't even like swimming in a lake. Anything can be under there. Thank you. Creepy, scary things in the dark. Julie said, long draw for sure for me anyway. Once it clicks. And your advice to spin the single harder than you think is so helpful. So twist, lock, plus no bounce, wind on. Oh. Are you spinning it on a spindle? Crystal said we need cake. We have enough birthdays now. We do. What? Easy spin cotton. I think she said she had some easy spin cotton. I believe she said that already. Yes. Eileen said, happy birthday, Pete's hubby. Yeah, what is hubby's name? Pete. So we can say happy birthday. What are you doing? Stop. Now he's gonna lick my arm. Anne said, if I can't see the bottom, I don't go in. There are things that'll bite you in there. Carrie said, to Julia, agree. My worst issue with long draw is that it falls apart when I try to ply. I haven't spun it enough. You gotta get it going so fast. And yes, Crystal. Crystal said, have any of you seen a pike? Those teeth, no thank you. Blah. Oh, okay, CPW, so you can get it really fast. Carrie said, I love ocean creatures and ocean documentaries, but I do not want to swim in there. Have you ever been to the aquarium in an oceanarium in Chicago? It is awesome. But yeah, no, I don't want to go in there. Chris said it wasn't as much the story itself as it was the monologue about the Indianapolis. My dad explained to me when I was like just little that really happened. And I was like, what? That story really happened? Lori said, happy birthday to everyone that's having a birthday. I love it. Abir said, mustache, something came up. Love to the tribe and have a fantastic weekend. Have a great rest of your birthday. Enjoy it. Eileen said, I'm not much of a swimmer. I'd rather stay on top of the water in my kayak, so I get you, Trish. My laugh was the laugh of recognition. Oh, it's okay. I don't mind if you were laughing, honestly, like at me. Because it is funny that I'm afraid of pools, but it's can't help it. When I see a movie where people are diving down where it's like so deep that it's just darkness, that is so scary to me. Carrie said pikes are terrifying. Drup said, I'm okay, just sore. Doctor on Monday. Thanks, Eileen. It was a shock. I felt nauseous and then fell. Didn't pass out, but don't know why, how or why I ended up on the floor. I'm glad you're going to get it checked out. Because, yeah, probably wasn't anything, but you need to know, right? Carrie said the Chicago Aquarium is on my list. It is really cool. She said I've been to the Seattle one. I've never been to either of those. I've gone on the train before, like to Chicago on the Amtrak. It's just really fun. Crystal said I can't swim. Someone pushed me in the lake, and all I could think of was, please let there be no pike around as I was going under. I'm glad you're okay. Lori said I surfed when I was a teenager until I moved to Tennessee. It's harder to surf in Tennessee, isn't it? People surf here on the Great Lakes sometimes. Eileen said, haha, my Crystal, scary. Carrie said, Seattle is okay. Atlanta is amazing. I mean, I don't know if the Chicago, I don't know how it would stack up. But they do have this really, that's the one. Sunny said the Shed Aquarium in Chicago is great. The Oceanarium, I think, is the coolest part. Let's see. Lori said the aquarium in Biloxi, how do you say it? Mississippi is amazing. Chris said if you want to see something amazing, there are videos of guys on water skis with swords and garbage lids doing battle with an invasive species of fish on the Missouri River. What? Eileen said, isn't it pikes they throw around at the fish market in Seattle, the one opposite the first Starbucks? That I don't know. Oh, Nikki said, forgot to change hooks. Uh-oh. Yeah, I used to have to get reminded, Nikki. Kathy said the one in Boston is good too. My favorite was in Mystic, Connecticut. Okay. Jerup said I surfed until I moved to the hills and replaced it with skiing. There you go. I can see why you would want to replace it with skiing. Julie said I snorkeled in oceans all my life. Have met up with little sharks often, a big one just once. It's surprising and awesome, but stay chill and they don't take much interest. We did snorkel like along the Baja coast when we were in Mexico, and it was amazing. It was probably one of the coolest things I've ever gotten to do. Hey Robin, Heather said yes, Pike's Place is where they throw the fish. Carrie said maybe one day. Julie Riddle, it's awesome but also terrifying. Oh, Carrie said yep, to Eileen too. We went there last fall. Hey, it happens, Nikki. I literally used to have someone remind me. And Tracy Irwin used to be like, hey Trish, change hooks. Julie said, Chris, yes, I've seen it. Risa? Is it Risa? I think I asked you last time. Eileen said, hi, Robin, well done and welcome. Lori said the market in Seattle is called Pike Place Market. And not sure if it's named after the fish. I bet it is. Heather said that Starbucks is always so busy. The line is crazy. Hey, Andy. Bye, Kimberly. She's got to go read a rabies result, then conducting an interview for an open microbiologist position she has. If anyone wants to go work for Kimberly, she has a microbiologist position open. Eileen said I kayaked in Baja too. One of my best memories. We nearly got swam over by a whale. We were there in February for John's birthday once. And so we got to, do one of the whale watching cruises. That is so cool, isn't it? And then also, like dolphins were swimming along with the boat. We saw a sea turtle, a big sea turtle. It was just so cool. I love that place. That's my favorite. That's really my favorite place I've ever been. It's so beautiful. JD Slette said, oh, thumbs up, folks. Yes, please. Thank you. I wonder if that happens in anyone else's lives or if it's just mine, because I never think of it. But you guys do it for me. Okay, JD Slette said Pike Place is named after Pike Place Street. Eileen said, cool, Carrie. I went there in 2007, long time ago. I can't believe 2007 was a long time ago. That's really hard. I can't believe it. Nikki said, I often will set times, but that is because I can't see the bumps growing on the bobbin because I'm short, so I have to scoot to the edge of the couch and tip the wheel towards me. I get it. I mean, I do have to tip some of the wheels towards me, even though I'm tall. Chris said the Mississippi River Asian carp. Okay. She's going to post the link in the comments later. It's crazy. Thank you, Chris. That's helpful. Then when people read it later, they'll be able to click. Lori said, when I was 15, I had a porpoise actually knocked me off my board. Wow. Carrie said, whale watching is on my bucket list. Like, we got to see babies. You got to do it. Right. Lori said, not porpoise. Andy said, Eileen, my husband nearly kayaked himself into the Caribbean Sea. That would be a little scary. But I mean, I guess I don't know. I've never sea kayaked before. That's like a little scary, right? Shaylee said, hello, happy birthday to all. Shaylee, should I have come up to you? I didn't know if I should interrupt you. I didn't know what to do. Chris said, Lori, did that hurt? What? Kathy said, for the carp, they put electric shocks in the water and they all jump. Hello, Claire. Who knew? Don't we have fun conversations here? We have crazy conversations. Nikki said, I think it should be I love it, probably. Newfoundland, Canada, we have whale and puffins, occasionally sharks, and sometimes polar bears. That is so crazy. Yeah, because I think that's where they're going, or where they've come from. In February, they've come from, like, up along Canada. Oh, I see. I got it. She meant I live in. Got it. Eileen said, haha, Andy, how did he do that? Hey, WJS. Lori said, feels good when you're off your board, but it was more of a shock than anything. I bet. Crystal said, when do I tell you there are sharks in fresh water? It's very, very rare, though, Crystal. And it's not like scary ones. It's extremely rare here. It has happened. Not going to say it hasn't ever happened. WJS said, I finally made it. Welcome. Lori said, I always thought that's what I got for having such a pretty board. That's probably it. You're attracting them. Andy said he got out too far and then was heading to the wrong island. Anne said, all you coastal people have the best stuff. We have corn in Ohio. Do not sell yourself short, Anne. You guys have soybeans too. Andy said, funny now, not then. Yeah. Sunny still can't figure out how to become a member. Does anybody have an iPhone that can help Sunny figure out how to do it? Because no one has been able to, like, Julie had to go somewhere else, I think, right? Hey, Elizabeth. Hello, Karen. Look at you guys. Elizabeth said, just left work. Happy Friday. Karen said, same here, Sunny. Karen said, I'm on an iPad. Okay. Chris said, and the rest of us appreciate all the corn. Karen's laughing about the soybeans. I mean, you have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, don't you? Yeah. In Cleveland. Eileen said the little tiger sharks in La Jolla are super cute. Julie's afraid of cornfields. I don't blame you. We're kind of conditioned to be afraid of cornfields, aren't we? WJS said, what's the weather where I live? So today it's about 80 degrees roughly. It's beautiful today. Sunny, 80 Fahrenheit. So what's that? 25 Celsius, I think. I'm not so good with that. Lori said, my mom's uncle had a farm in Ohio. He grew corn, soy, and wheat and had pigs and cattle on the farm. See? On the farm for food. Rarely had to go to the grocery store. It was a self-supporting farm. Sorry, I'm laughing because Eileen said LOL. That's all. Tracy said she had to go to a laptop to join. I knew someone had said that. Jet said, hi everyone, I woke up early and caught some of the stream. Yay, 5:50 there. Yes. Anne's originally from Texas, and they have rattlesnakes, locust, and assorted deadly stuff. I guess Ohio's better then, right? When you look at it that way. Nikki said moose and caribou are more of a danger here in Newfoundland. They get on the road and don't move. You could be driving 100 kilometers an hour, turn a corner, and there's a moose in the middle of the road. We saw one in Wyoming. Chris said, then go to this channel and you should see it. I missed it. Oh, it's so nice today. Who knows what it'll be tomorrow, but today's beautiful. Julie said, Sunny, try on a tablet or desktop. So Karen's on an iPad and she can't see it there either. I better look that up. I'm going to look it up for you guys, how you can do it. Otter Love said, my only ocean kayaking was in BC, and it was one of the protected areas on the other side of the water from Vancouver. The ocean along the OR coast is not kayak conducive. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Rico, taking some fiber and tools to the new ranch today. That's exciting. Karen said, I'm doing a guest appearance at the Votech crochet class, making yarn with a spindle. That'll be fun. Chris said, if you still don't see the button, go to your URL address bar and click on the, oh, you know what? Here's what we'll do. Karen, are you in the group, the Facebook group too? I will post a link. I can post a link. I just never do. I'll do that. I also got bit by a million biting flies today while I was working outside today. It was awful. Risa said Ohio has Bigfoot, right? I thought that was in like the California cedar forests. Kathy said we used to play in the cornfields all the time, muggy though. Jet Set said I have an iPhone and couldn't work out how to join and had to go to the laptop too. Claire said I'm near the Smoky Mountains, so we have black bears here. One showed up in my front yard once. We have black bears. Believe it or not. Risa's on an iPad. Oh, you guys jumped. Carrie said Risa, Ohio has Mothman. Ooh. Maybe that's West Virginia. They touch each other, right? So he could have crossed the border. Sharon said only can join on laptop or desktop. Sunny said I'm on an iPad checking. I'll put it in the Facebook group. Actually, you know what? I will put it in the description box of this after we're done. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll put the link in. I totally forgot I could do that. Otter said, I hate biting flies. They were not leaving me alone. I was delicious today, I guess. Jan said, howdy, Fiber Pals from Jan in Colorado. Hello. Crystal said, welcome, neighbor. I love it. Okay, Karen said, I'll get on my laptop. I'll still put it in here. Elizabeth said, we have mountain lions. Supposedly we have them too, but I've never seen one. I'm just going to give myself a couple more minutes, you guys. Is that okay? I'm not ready to stop spinning. WJS said, I live on a farm that my grandpa started in South Africa, and we farm with grapes, peaches, and apricots. Oh, I love dried apricots. That's right. Risa said we're neighbors, Ohio and West Virginia. Which one are you in, Risa? Kathy said, I'm on an iPad. I just clicked on the link in the YouTube app. Oh, they're talking about joining the members, Kathy. Ann said the member feature doesn't work in the app. You have to be in the browser. Oh, you can go to YouTube through your browser. Ann, thank you. I knew somebody would figure it out. I don't have an iPhone, so that's made it a little more difficult for me to figure it out. Kathy said I'm subscribed. Right. Risa said I'm using the YouTube app. That's why. Carrie said Ohio and West Virginia do touch each other. My aunt lives in Ohio just over the border, so I may have been in West Virginia and didn't know. Yeah, it happens, right? It looks the same. Lori said in my neighborhood we have bears. We have coyotes too and cougars. In fact, we saw one close. Maybe a year and a half ago in the field across from us, our neighbors like field full of nothing, meadow. And that's why I'm very careful about where Luther is, because I don't think they would bother Gus, but I think that they might grab him. Oh, Reese is in West Virginia. Okay. Karen also loves apricots, apparently. My dad always, when I was a kid, would buy like a bag of dried apricots and share them with me. So that's like good times. Otter said I'm in Western Oregon. Someone down the street got a video of a mama cougar and her 4, wow, adolescent cubs just hanging out. Karen said I saw a mountain lion. Oh, that is scary. Okay, Andy got it on the browser. Thank you, Anne. Otter said I've never seen a cougar here, Karen, just the video. I'm jealous. Would they? Crystal said they would go after Gus too. Gosh, he's bigger than them. Carrie said feel full and nothing sounds like a country song. WJS Brewer said, I'm so happy yesterday I dyed my first handspun Angora wool pink/red with some bougainvillea flowers, and it was so much fun. Can't believe it worked. That is really cool. I know. Eileen said, wow, we have peeps from South Africa, Australia, the US, Europe. That is so cool. Now we can all be chatting together and we all have the same passion. I was just literally thinking earlier today, how do I pick a Zoom time? Because I want to make it so everyone can be there. It's hard because we're all over the world. But I'm just going to do my best and we'll change it up next month. I'll do my best, I promise. Hello, Teresa. Andy said, I'm as far west as you can go in Oregon. Where are you? Aaron. Hello, Aaron. Aaron got a new job at a yarn store. Just putting it out there. Sharon said we always had to worry about coyotes when we let out our dachshund. Yeah. Oh, bless you. Nikki said, here we have the Newfoundland link. Just Google that one. Oh, it's probably links, right? Bless you again. Goodness. Can you guys hear that? Anne said Ohio is a great place to live. Nice people, great weather. I know. It is nice. Crystal said never trust a wild animal. Yeah. I mean, we watch them, of course. After the whole one neighbor's dog attacking the goats on the other neighbors, there's no way we're going to let our dogs run. What was I doing? Okay. Aaron said, yes, I did. It was a great first week. I'm so glad. Elizabeth said mountain lions were released to control our coyote problem. Saw one while looking out the window at the dentist office. Carrie said, yep, we understand. Sometimes it will work for us and sometimes it won't. That's okay. I know. I just feel bad. Eileen forgot Canada. WJS said, have you ever? I have not. I don't think. Weaved with Angora. I don't think I have. I may have added it to bats. Sometimes I do. Anne said our next door neighbor lost their teacup poodle to a raven. Holy cow. Jet Set said, all you talking about cougars and bears in your streets, all we get are kangaroos and wombats. I had an echidna walk through my yard once. That was pretty. They are cute. You wouldn't think they'd be cute, but they're really cute. Karen said we have coyotes. That's why I have 3 large dogs. All right, my friends. Thank you for joining me. I really like doing this pop-up. And it gets me to a wheel. It gets me some like sit-down knit time with my friends. It's pretty cool. Oh. Brenda said I'm enjoying sitting here knitting and listening. Lori said that's exactly why I keep a close eye on my service chihuahua. I don't blame you. I appreciate you guys. You're always fun. Who knew that this conversation would get to the wild beasties we have living in our areas? Okay, Karen said the pops, that was my goal. I figured if I like moved them around a little bit, you know, and it will be moved around every week, so. WJS asked if I have rigid heddle. I have 1 floor loom and 1 rigid heddle. I will still see you guys on Sunday at 2. So I will see. Yes, Chris, it's in the shop. I meant to mention it to you. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Okay, I will see you Sunday for sure. Have a good weekend.